Future Eastport is over there off in that direction over there. We're all the way on the other side of Central Parkway. So the $64,000 question is, did we buy a lot over here in this brand new neighborhood in the village of Wellpoint? And the answer is, what's up everybody? It's another awesome but also a very, very windy day to be in the Villages, Florida. Today is Tuesday, April the 15th, right around 12:30. And you know what that means, right? Being today's April 15th, it's tax deadline day. So hopefully you get your taxes done. If you haven't got them done yet and you're watching this video today, you need to make sure you file before midnight. Hey everybody, my name's Michael. Welcome back to our channel. My awesome wife Tiffany and I were just a couple of pre-retiree empty nesters who decided to move full-time to the Villages, and we live here year-round. A little over a year ago, we've been documenting and sharing our experiences and our expenses here with you on YouTube and also over there on our Facebook group. And it's kind of hard to believe, 6 months ago, time flies when you're having fun here at the Villages. 6 months ago, we were just on the other side of this sign, and we've been searching for that next neighborhood for ourselves. So I've moved to the other side of the sign, and like I said, 6 months ago, Tiffany and I stood right here in this exact spot because the Villages had just done the grand opening of the Wellpoint Recreation and Postal Facility. And I'll spin the camera around and give you a view of that. There's the postal facility over there. So if you're new to the Villages, we don't actually get our regular mail delivered to our homes. We all have postal facilities where you go get your regular US snail mail from. But if you're ordering a package from Amazon or Costco, anything that's delivered by FedEx or UPS, they'll deliver directly to your home. And then over here, of course, is the adult pool. And then we have a recreation facility over there. So 6 months ago, we stood in this parking lot. We were really, really excited because they were building homes on this side of the road, but they had not started building homes or offering any lots up for sale directly behind the postal facility and the swimming pool. That is until last Friday. So in just a few minutes, we're gonna walk over there and we're gonna drive over there and show you some of those empty lots that are still available for sale and tell you, did we buy one or not? But as I spin the camera around over here, right across this road, which is gonna be a busy, busy road, this is McNeil Drive right here. And right across the way, you can see that parking lot over there. You can see one of the Villages trolleys over there off in the distance. Matter of fact, it's getting ready to pull out right now. That area over there is the Street of Dreams directly across from us, the brand new Street of Dreams. And they got really two big parking lots where you can come over there and park and check out all the model homes. So McNeil Drive goes all the way down that direction down there, and it dead ends into Marsh Bend Trail Road, which is also a very, very busy road. And a couple weeks ago, we did show you some of those brand new garden villa homes way down there at the very, very end. And we did not want to be down there because of that major, major intersection with all the traffic. So let's spin the camera around and let's walk over here and check out some of these empty lots directly behind the postal facility. So this neighborhood back here is a designer neighborhood, designer homes. And so you can pre-purchase your lot and then pick out what type of floor plan you want, and maybe do some, minimal customizations as far as bumping out the walls or the garage and things like that. And of course, then picking all of your interior and your exterior colors. But yeah, all these lots that you see right here were available as of Friday, and there's still quite a few back here. They're still on the market as of today, April the 15th. I think in total they had 80 to 85 brand new home sites they put on the market last Friday. And then as of today, there's somewhere between 30 and 35 still available. So just as an FYI, how this process kind of works is the Villages will announce to all their sales agents a few days up to about a week before they actually put empty home sites or brand new pre-built homes on the market. That way they can reach out to all of their customers or potential customers to let them know exactly when they're going to go on the market. So our Villages sales agent and then a bunch of you actually that we met out and about told us about this neighborhood was going on the market on Friday. So we came over here last Thursday afternoon, evening, and we spent an hour, hour and a half with our Villages sales agent driving around, walking all of these individual lots, weighing the pros and the cons, and we're trying to decide, is this the right neighborhood for us? And so In this neighborhood right here, in this little section right here, some of these lots actually have a $0 lot premium, meaning you didn't have to pay anything extra to buy the lot. You just had to put your, your $10,000 deposit down, and then at the time when you go through your design process, which we've been told is only about 3 weeks from today, then you have to have 20% of that total purchase price, including the lot, how much it would cost to build your home and all that kind of stuff. And then you have to have the remainder when you close. And I think they're hoping to get this neighborhood completely built out, I think, and I may be wrong about this, but sometime in mid to late August of this year. So there's some awesome home sites in here. And these right here directly in front of us only went for about $5,000. And I like this lot right here in particular. Tiffany wasn't too crazy about it because it does back up directly to the postal facility, but how convenient would that be to have your home right there? You can actually walk over here to the swimming pool and walk over here to check your mail very quickly. So we'll spin the camera around and give you one last look from this perspective, then we'll get in the car and drive over there and get out and walk around and show you some of these lots and then let you know what's still available as of today, April the 15th, 2025. So as we make our way in this direction over here, the swimming pool is just on the other side of that building over there. There are people over there relaxing and enjoying the swimming pool, so we won't actually show you the swimming pool. If it was empty, we'd go over there and show it to you, but you can go back and check out one of our previous videos because like I said, 6 months ago when they did the grand opening, we came over here and I think we actually filmed part of it because no one was actually swimming in it at that point in time. Let's go get in the car and we'll make our way over here to this neighborhood and show you some of these empty lots. So there's the swimming pool directly in front of us. And as we get down here towards this end of the parking lot, we have some of our outdoor recreational facilities. We have bocce and shuffleboard and cornhole toss. And then right across the way over there, across McNeil Drive, is the brand new Street of Dreams. So we'll take a right here on McNeil Drive, and then we will immediately take a right onto Thomas Trail. So none of the homes off to our left are for sale right now, but this neighborhood up to our right and then down off in the distance are the home sites they put on the market last Friday. So we'll take a right here in Gregory Lane. No construction today. I'm not even sure if these walls are actually for this neighborhood. They may just have these over here staged for one of the other neighborhoods, for maybe one of the courtyard villa or veranda neighborhoods that they're building back over there close to Eastport. But we'll drive slowly through here and let you see this neighborhood, and then we'll park and get out and walk around some of these lots. So this intersection right here is called Hurst Loop. And so we were interested in a lot of these lots, and all these ones you see directly in front of us are still on the market and still available as of today. And I think the reason why is because that wall right there directly in front of us, that's due west. So that means everybody on that side would have a western facing lanai, which gets pretty darn hot, especially here in the summers if you live here year round. You have some of these bigger lots here on the corners that are, unfortunately, they're no longer available for sale right now. Usually the lots that don't back up to another home, or the lots like directly in front of us right here that back up to a golf course or a water view or a nature preserve, those are typically the home sites that do sell the fastest, and every single one of these lots sold out pretty darn quickly over here, including this big ginormous one right over here on the curve. And we'll get out and come back and walk that lot here in just a second and tell you exactly how much that lot went for and the reason why. But we'll go all the way down to the end of this road right here. So some of the home sites that we just passed off to our right are still available for sale. Some off to our left are still available for sale. And somewhere during this video, I'll pop up on the screen all the lots when they first went on the market last Friday, and it shows you the price point, and then I'll put up the screenshot as of today. Wow. Things happen fast here in the villages. Like I said, we were over here on Thursday, Friday, and you did not see all these trucks and all these walls. Directly across the way over there, they're building another brand new neighborhood. I think that's going to be a courtyard villa neighborhood. So again, if you're new to the Villages, you can't pre-purchase the lot for a courtyard villa or a patio villa neighborhood or a veranda neighborhood. The Villages basically comes in and they build out that entire neighborhood and then they put it on the market. So you don't get to pick which floor plan you want on a lot. You don't get to pick your interior colors, your exterior colors. If you want to do that, you need to buy a designer home or a premier home or one of the cottage villa homes that they do let you pre-purchase the lot for. So let's go over here and park back in this far corner that backs up to the brand new championship golf course and get out and walk around and tell you some of the prices that these lots sold for, and then also share with you some information on the available lots as of today. And we're gonna go to that lot right there in just a second. So I parked the car on the other side of that wall, and that's where we'll ultimately end up at, because directly diagonally across the way over there was the most expensive lot in this neighborhood, which is already sold, but there are still quite a few lots over here that are still available. And as I spin the camera around, you'll see that we're back to the intersection of Hearst Loop and Gregory Lane. And right over there is the postal facility and the recreation facility with the pool. That's where we began this video at today. So I do have one clarification. One mistake I said earlier. I thought some of these lots back here had a 0 lot premium, and I was incorrect about that. I was confusing that with the lots that I showed you last week, that neighborhood that had the most expensive home site here in the new southern region section close to Eastport. Some of those home sites over there do have a 0 lot premium, and there's still quite a few that are still available as of today, so I'll put that on the screen right now as well too. But all of the empty lots over here in this brand new neighborhood of Wellpoint had a minimum lot price of $5,000. Then some went up to $9,000, $13,000, $15,000, and then some of these are north of $100,000. So yeah, a lot of these lots right here that backed up to the postal facility and the swimming pool only went for $5,000. So as we walk down this way right here, there is McNeil Drive off in the distance. This one lot right here that backs up directly over there to the postal facility, I think that one went for $19,000. And then this big one right here in the corner, they had that one listed for $39,000. And then one of the empty lots that backs up directly to McNeil Drive went for $10,000. One went for $5,000. One went for $19,000. And then we make our way over to the other corner. They had one that was listed for $89,000. So again, I apologize about the wind noise. I keep adjusting my mics, but we have some pretty big wind gusts today, up to about 20-25 miles per hour. So again, all these lots right here that do back up to these walls, which we do like the walls because they do at least give you some privacy. You don't have that direct kissing lanai feature where you're sitting on your lanai and you see your back door neighbor. Every single one of these lots, as of the time of the recording of this video, are still available for sale. And they all go from $12,000, $15,000, up to $19,000. But I think the reason why these are still in the market right now, because if your home was sitting right here, then your lanai would be back there by that wall, and that would be a western facing lanai. So again, it would get pretty darn hot here in the summer. A lot of folks in the parking lot over the Street of Dreams area. Let me know if you'd like to see that in a future video, and maybe if it's not such a windy day, we'll bring the golf cart out next time and ride through there and show you that. So as we make our way around Hearst Loop, coming into view right there is the brand new Woodlands Championship Golf Course. And so that corner lot right there with the light pole, that one was listed for $89,000. And it looks like there were 7 home sites, starting with that corner one right there, and then going all the way down to that other corner lot, which backs up to that wall. Those all went from 89,000, 99,000, 119,000, 129,000, 139,000, and we'll save the most expensive one for last when we get over there. So just on the other side of the wall here, all these folks, if they build their home right here, then they would have a eastern facing lanai. So you'd have a little bit of sunlight in the morning, but it wouldn't be so darn hot. But as the sun sets in this direction over here, you'd be able to sit on your back lanai and not, you know, burn up. So I think there's only one lot still available on this entire row right here. And I think all of these right here were listed for $15,000. So let's make our way around Hearst Loop and we'll show you all 7 of these home sites that do back up directly to the brand new championship golf course. This is a huge corner lot right here, so part of it will back up to the golf course, but part of it will also back up to McNeil Drive. And then you've got, I guess, 5 home sites here in the middle before we get all the way down to the corner down there. Just a couple of minutes ago, the wind was blowing so bad that those straps were vibrating and humming really loud. So the wind's finally died down just a little bit here. So I think this is the only lot right here next to this fire hydrant that's still available as of the time of this recording. It may be gone by the time I get this video edited and posted, but the best person to get all the correct information from is your village's sales agent. So one of the things that we really like about this new area and what the village has been doing here recently is they've been building these privacy walls, so that way you don't actually have to see your back door neighbor when you're out there sitting on your lanai. We're not a fan of the kissing lanais where you can reach across the way and kind of borrow a cup of sugar. So we definitely want a little bit of privacy. So a lot of these lots right here were very intriguing to us. On the other side of that wall down there, that will probably be either a veranda neighborhood or a courtyard villa neighborhood. Don't know exactly yet. The Villages has not released any information about that yet. So one of the awesome things about the lots on this edge of the loop over here is they do back up that wall. So again, just like these over here, you'll get a lot of privacy. But these again do have the eastern facing lanai. So the lanai here, not quite so perfect for us, but there were a couple of lots over here that we were interested in. Let's make our way down here to the biggest lot, the most expensive lot. And it starts right here in the corner. So I guess their driveway would be right here on the other side of this drain. And I think it goes all the way to that tube that's sticking up over there. Yeah, it should go right there to that. So this is going to be a massive lot. And we came out here, we stood in this lot for a long time on Thursday. And we really thought about this lot because it would be awesome to have a lot that backs up to a golf course, got some water views. But for us, at the end of the day, we ultimately decided against this lot because it would be a western facing lanai, the price of the lot, and then off in the distance over there, well, you can see the electrical station over there and some other stuff back there beyond the trees over there, so to speak. But it is a very nice home site. Can't wait to see what the folks build on this home site. We'll spin the camera around this perspective. So the lot does narrow down there towards the front, gets really massive back here in the back. And if you have not guessed by now, do so in the comments below before I tell you exactly how much this lot went for. So at the far end down there went for $89,000, and they slowly increased in price till you got all the way down here, because the ones that were closest to McNeil Drive, of course, were the ones that are the least expensive. But this lot right here on this corner went for $149,000, and it pretty much sold out immediately on the first day of release. So going down that direction over there, there's still a few empty lots available. And then just on the other side of this wall, if we were to take that road down there, they've also started selling some empty lots on some of those other loops. And in that direction, way down there, way back off the background, that is going to be the future Eastport downtown area. So the $64,000 question is, did we buy a lot over here in this brand new neighborhood in the village of Wellpoint? And the answer is no, not yet. We came over here on Thursday, came back on Friday, we looked some of this weekend, and we're really conflicted, because this neighborhood checks a lot of the boxes for us, but there's also a few things that aren't quite perfect for us. You know, kind of looking for that Goldilocks moment, or that Goldilocks neighborhood and lot. So I will point out some of the reasons why we do like this neighborhood in the village of Wellpoint, and then I'll share with you some of the things why we ultimately end up not buying a lot over here yet, but that could change in the future. Number one, we do like that the future Eastport is over there off in that direction over there. So we're all the way on the other side of Central Parkway. So we like that you'd be able to get to the future Eastport without taking any of the major roads. You would not have to cross over, you know, Bexley Trail or Central Parkway, which are already busy, and they're only going to get even busier in the future. So we do like that we'd be able to take our golf cart or ride our e-bikes or whatever over there, or even walk to Eastport without that major traffic over there. So Eastport is back there in that direction. As I spin around over here back behind me, of course, we do have the Wellpoint postal facility and the adult pool right here, which is very convenient. And then just beyond the wall and down McNeil Drive, just a very short drive down there, is going to be the brand new Saint-Tropez recreation facility, which is going to be awesome. And if we keep going that direction, of course, there's going to be a golf cart bridge that will take you over the Bexley Bridge and over the Florida Turnpike, so you can get to Sawgrass very easy, you know, in that direction. Then as I spin around back here off in that direction over there, if we were to take Marsh Bend Trail, or take the multimodal cart path up Marsh Bend Trail, that would you know, bring you out to the Magnolia Shopping Plaza, which has a grocery store and some restaurants and a pharmacy, and then the Everglades Recreation Center is off in that direction. And then you could easily take the multimodal cart path to get up to Brownwood and go towards the, you know, the northern parts of the villages. So it's really hard to beat this location, and that's kind of why we've been waiting on Wellpoint for the last 6 months. So the reason why we did not buy a lot over here is for a couple of reasons. Number one, as I spin around, this is basically the only row of lots that we were interested in, and these pretty much sold out immediately. And the lot I'm standing on right now went pending, but it's back on the market right now. So we came over, we're back and forth, and we did not want to make this video until we decided if we're going to buy or not, because we didn't want to compete against ourselves. So congratulations to everybody that got a lot over here in this area, especially on this row right here. I think this is going to be an awesome row, as your lanai is going to be facing off towards the east. You got this big privacy wall back here behind you, and then you will be able to have some glimpses of the golf course directly across the road from you here. Depends on how big of the houses the folks over here build right across the street from you. But some of the downfall for us is it is really close to McNeil Drive, and this road is getting busy, and it's only going to get busier. So as I've been sitting here, I've had to wait a few times because the traffic was so darn busy, and it was pretty loud. So in between takes here, I paused the video. So there's going to be a lot of traffic, and it's going to be pretty noisy over there in that area. And the other thing is that view over there, you do have the power station directly across the way and stuff like that. And so we said, you know what, the Villages is going to be building more and more homes back here in Wellpoint. The Edenville is going to be back over here, and so that's the kind of the area that we're keeping our eye out for. So again, let us know in the comments below, did you buy one of these lots over here? If you did, congratulations. Good luck with your design process and the whole build process. Cannot wait to see what this neighborhood looks like when it's completely done. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, drop us a comment below, and then do us a huge favor by sharing this video and our channel with other awesome people that want to know more what it's like to live in Central Florida year-round, especially in the world's largest retirement community. Hope you have an awesome rest of your week. Don't forget to file your taxes before midnight tonight, and we will see you in the next video.